has announced that they're doing bombing campaigns as a consequence of the terror attack that happened in Istanbul. But one might say that the bombing campaign started before the terror attacks in Istanbul, and the bombing campaign or the terror attack in Istanbul was in retaliation to the bombing campaigns that were already happening. And if you are Turkish in the chat, you already know this. It's called election season. Okay? That's it. Elections are coming. Erdogan is deeply unpopular. His coalition is withering, and there is a fairly strong opposition ever since the Istanbul, mayoral race was lost, and it's one of the most important, one of the most significant races in the country. Like, it's not like the New York mayor. The mayors are like governors, and then some in Turkey. They have a profound amount of power. So they are now attacking Syrian positions and Kurdish positions in Syria in an effort to, get some support. Not like it ever stopped, but the violence has escalated significantly, and that is so that they can, fucking, get more support. Okay. Kyrie Irving apologized for deeply questionable, or Kyrie Irving apologizes deeply is questionable for Sunday. So I've told you guys this already, but Kyrie Irving, I don't think is like a well-read anti-Semite in a similar or has like built-in anti-Semitic fucking thoughts and opinions in the same way that like Kanye West has, like pretty obviously. I think he's just like a dumbass who also thinks he's like the smartest guy in every room because he questions things. You know what I mean?
I'm grateful we all could share space today because this is a moment in history that I'm going to remember forever, just because of the impact that all this has made on our world, cultures, not only just here in America but abroad. And right now we're just here to really take this effort to make a more equal world, more fair world. We're all here to
his intent doesn't matter. I mean, with respect to his punishment, his intent does matter. What the fuck do you mean his intent doesn't matter? Yes, like the impact of his statements are important to assess, okay? But like, there are varying degrees of anti-Semitic shit that you can say, and his anti-Semitic shit that he said is marginal in comparison to what Kanye West has been saying, okay? Like, he promoted a documentary that had anti-Semitic rhetoric in it, which I'm not even certain he actually fucking watched himself, okay? He's a dumbass. Like, he literally is not, like, people try to, I think the reason why we're this mad about it is, like, because it's happening at the tail end of the Kanye West saga. That's it. Like, that's the reason. People are like, because people like pattern recognition, right? It's a really good way to consume information. It's a really good way to process information. And the pattern is famous black man, anti-Semite, okay? That's what the pattern is currently. So that's precisely what is going on here. That like he unfortunately fit the bill, and you know, people are blasting his ass. Normally he would have gotten a fucking punishment for it, you know, slap on the wrist, but not so much media coverage. It's like Nick Cannon popping off about being like a black Israelite or some shit. Okay. Like we're talking about a guy who, you know, advocated for flat earth conspiracies and then apologized for it. Yeah, fuck Christ, dude. Access to medication. Jesus Christ, please.
And I hope, because it's not just a solo act for me to try to take on the burdens of the world and change things. And I just got to be aware of that. So with all that being said.
Yeah, he was carrying the weight on his the weight of the world on his shoulders, bro. Yeah. Damn, I'm so sorry. My endless thirst for knowledge led me down this path where I came across as anti-Semitic. He's just so, like, people will look at this and go, oh man, like this guy's doubling down. I bet he is really fucking anti-Semitic. But like, no, when I look at something like this, I see a dude who is like, again, trying to fucking present himself as an independent thinker who is just, unfortunately, not all that smart. That's it. Like the moment that you recognize that Kyrie Irving and many other celebrities, as a matter of fact, and politicians too, like people in positions of power, people with like profound amounts of influence are also susceptible to the same kinds of propaganda that your uncle might be susceptible to, that you might be susceptible to. Like no one is above that. The quicker you learn that, the easier it is to like recognize this shit. He's just a conspiracy dude who like promoted yet another conspiracy, but this time he promoted it in the wrong place, and had that conspiracy also had, you know, anti-Semitic shit all over it.
I just want to offer my deep apologies to all those who are impacted over these last few weeks.
But the documentary wasn't anti-Semitic. The documentary had anti-Semitic conspiracies in it.
Specifically my Jewish relatives, my black relatives, you know, all races and cultures. I feel like we all felt the impact, and I don't stand.
Again, these guys skip high school and college to play ball. What else can we expect? That's really interesting that you're saying that, because Kyrie Irving did not do that. So why did you say that? Why did you assume that he skipped high school and ball? He didn't do that. Very suspicious that you're saying that. Like, also, you can still be educated and a dumbass, which Kyrie Irving is. He is educated, and he's a fucking dumbass. There are plenty of educated people in this chat that are also dumbasses. There are plenty of educated people in positions of power in politics that have gone to some of the best institutions, and they're still fucking dumbasses. Okay? Like, dude, we're talking about a dude who thought the earth was flat, okay? How many fucking games are in a goddamn NBA season, bro? The amount of time you spent in the fucking air. You could have just peeked out of the window, dog. Okay? 82 games, brother. And he was still like, nah, man, earth flat, okay? Will not look outside the window. Earth certainly flat. Like, what happened? Were you sitting in the fucking aisle for 82 games? He's like, nope, won't sit on the window side, dude. Will not peek outside, okay? Is that what happened? How? Like, it makes no sense to me that a motherfucker who professionally flies like this could... He's like the least likely person to be a flat earther, dude. It's crazy. Anyway, but that should tell you everything you need to know about Kyrie Irving, bro.
And for anything, close to hate speech or anti-Semitism or anything that is going against the human race. I feel like we all should have an opportunity to.
Documentary said Hitler was right and it called Jews spawns of Satan. It was extremely anti-Semitic. Yeah, the documentary, bro. I didn't say the documentary wasn't anti-Semitic. I'm saying the documentary ties Jews to the fucking. It ties Jews to being mostly responsible for chattel slavery. Okay, the moment that you hear that, you're like, oh, okay, I know what's going on. I've heard it a million times. I heard it from Nazis. I hear it all the time from Nazis. Okay. I didn't say the documentary wasn't anti-Semitic, brother. I said it was. Aiden Ross says W. Rest of this.
Speak for ourselves when things.
I gotta pee while this plays, though.
And I feel it was necessary for me to stand in this place and take accountability for my actions.
Oh fuck! I forgot to run the commercial break, by the way, after I did the segue, so I'm running it now, and I'm going to pee.
There was a way I should have handled all this. And as I look back and reflect, when I had the opportunity to offer my deep regrets to, anyone that felt threatened or felt hurt by what I posted, that wasn't my intent at all. I meant no harm to any person, any group of people. And yeah, this is a big moment for me because I'm able to learn throughout this process that the power of my voice is very strong. The influence that I have within my community is very strong, and I want to be responsible for that. In order to do that, you have to admit when you're wrong in instances where you hurt people and it impacts them. And I just wanted to clarify some things as well on my end. When I was searching up the documentary, I was just searching up my name and searching for a deeper understanding of my heritage and where I come from. My name is Kyrie Irving. My mom named me that for a reason, and I'm here to take on, this ongoing dialogue of where we need to go with this conversation between not just the Jewish and Black community, but all communities that want to see change in our world. So I'm just grateful that I'm able to stand here, know that I'm supported and loved by my family members, but all my friends, because they know I represent something bigger out here in the world, and I'm a man of peace, and I have integrity, and I have sacred honor amongst all those around. And we hold true this peaceful oath to make sure that we're there for each other in times like this. So I'm grateful that I have a great supporting system around me.
What? Why are you telling me to shut the fuck up and dribble? First of all, you don't have to repeat some racist dickhead's rhetoric towards LeBron James, the GOAT, to criticize Kyrie Irving here. Just say he's not very smart and move on. You know what I mean? He's just that's it. All you need to do to describe Kyrie Irving, all you need to do is just say, this man thought the earth was flat. 82 fucking games in the NBA season. The amount of flying necessary for that is unimaginable. And he thought the earth was flat, bro. That's it. You do that, and you just got to go, all right, going forward from this point on, you just can't take this man seriously. Your chat is worse than I thought. Shaking my head. Okay, my man, you've been here for 2 months. You've subscribed for 2 months. Have you been to any other Twitch community? This is one of the most actively moderated, actively regulated Twitch communities on the entire platform, dude. I'm actually calling out bad takes in here. Most other places, that shit goes unnoticed. That's the lightest offense that you would get in most other places. This is a very profoundly white platform. So much so that I got fucking banned for a week for saying the C word, which I have a pass for now, so I can say it. Don't make me pull out the pass. But I do have it. I keep it on me. Yeah. A lot of that shit, that's a minor offense. A lot of that shit goes completely unregulated and unnoticed. Every other large chat has a bunch of dudes who wish it was 2015 forever. Monka laughing every time even a queer appearing person is on screen. Don't even. Yeah. Like, I think the W community does not realize that, like, not that long ago, a friend of this community, Trihex, was one of the more popular emotes on this platform where people would post try hard every time a black person appeared on screen, or even when, things stereotypically, like negative things stereotypically associated with black people because of racism, happened on screen, like a theft. People would be spamming try hard. So, you know. About PewDiePie debate. Hassan Piker, what the